This is the challenge I call Challenge for Xmen Battle Count. You're going to be given two different arrays, and one will have the names of Xmen and the other will be the number of battles fought. And what I want you to do is to use the techniques we just learned about previously in the previous lesson to find the X-Man who has the most battles fought. That should belong to Phoenix with a value of 17, and the least battles fought, which should belong to Wolverine, which should be the number 2. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the starting point for this project. So we're going to let me shut this down, and then I'll show you what I want you to do with that. Okay, so I'm going to give you a zip file that's associated with this video. All right, it's going to have the challenge code, and inside of it's going to have the beginning of a project. I want you to copy that project, and I want you to put it in your projects directory, and then I want you to open up your projects directory and then open up the challenge for Xmen battle count.sln file by double clicking it, and it should open up your copy of Visual Studio Express 2013 for web. Alright, so as you can see, I've already given you two arrays. And so the way this works is that there's an array of names and an array of numbers. The names will correspond with the numbers because they'll both be kind of coordinated by their index. So Angel, for example, will have fought in 12 battles, Beast will have fought in 15 battles, and so on, because their indexes align, right? First item, second item, third item. First item, second item, third item, all right? And so you're going to add code here that will create that output that we just saw a moment ago. And I'll give you a screenshot of that so you can follow along, but it's basically just two strings that will be printed to the result label here in the default.aspx page, all right? And it's basically just going to announce that Phoenix has the most with the value, I think, is 17, and Wolverine has the fewest with the value of 2. Now, you can't just hard code that. You got to use a for loop and if statements to find the correct answer to this challenge. All right, I think you can do it. It's going to be a little tricky at first, but think through the logic necessary to find the item that has the most and the fewest. All right, and I'll give you one little hint. You should be able to do this with one for iteration statement. You don't need two for iteration statements to find the highest then the lowest. All right, so give that a shot. I think you can do this. Struggle with it just a little bit. If you get stuck, obviously you can watch the solution. So actually we'll see you in the solution video in the next video. Thanks.